So it's time to see what you, the viewers, thought about our question of the week, which was, if you could have the skill of a professional athlete, any one thing that you'd want to be able to do for a day, what would that skill be? And I mean, Sports Doctor, I think it's very interesting. There's so many things that I don't do well, and I would like to do lots of things.
we had a lot of people chime in on this one again, Casey. You know, Kristen says her 15-year-old son would like to throw 105 miles an hour like Aroldis Chapman.
That's a pretty good one. Throwing is definitely one that resonates. My dear friend Anna Trusky said she'd like to know what it feels like to swim like Michael Phelps. I mean, to be that fast in the water is something that I think I can understand that appeal.
John says have a touch like Messi.
Lionel Messi, the great soccer player. You knew that. My friend Zach said he'd love to be able to be an archer. Imagine the feeling like William Tell shooting an apple right off of somebody's head.
Off mine?
I would shoot. I would do that. Next segment on Casey and the Sports Doctor, I shoot an arrow, an apple off the top of your head.
And Mike says have a massive home run swing like Giancarlo Stanton. He says he'd love to hit the ball 600 feet.
Yeah, you can't argue with Stanton. Mike Souza, great youth baseball coach in New London, says speed. You can't teach it. Speed, speed, speed. What would it be like to just be that fast?
I don't know. I'd like to find out one day. Dave Nagel says, how about play lights out golf like Tiger Woods back in his heyday?
Yeah, you have to agree. Now, Joey O said his skill would be he'd like to run like Usain Bolt. He'd like to be able. I mean, to be able to be faster than a car.
Fastest man in the world.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I've never had speed. Power, yes. Speed, no.
You look like a power guy.
Yeah.
I on the other hand, was very, very fast. Another one of our listeners and viewers said, I would love to run long distances at a very fast pace, like Meb. Keflezgy, who's the Boston Marathon winner. But Meb, to imagine running 8 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour for 26 miles.
And no, I can't even bike that fast on my bike. I can't do it.
I struggle driving 10 miles an hour for 26 miles.
Well, what about you, Casey O'Neill? Well, if you had one thing, one skill, I know you've got a lot of them. So what would you like to do?
I really did think about this, and the running definitely appeals to me, but my father and I have talked about this any number of times. I would like to be able to throw from the outfield like the great throwers like Clemente, like Ichiro, like Winfield, Guerrero. I want to know what it would be like to pick the ball up on the right field fence, turn, and just air it out.
Throw a P?
Oh, I'd love to just know how that must feel to have a lightning bolt for a right shoulder.
Yeah, I think as a kid, the best dunk I ever saw in my life was Dr. J taking off from the free throw line and, pulling a Michael Jordan before there was Michael Jordan. I mean, to me, even after all these kids and what they're doing now, that is the single greatest dunk I've ever seen in my life. I'd like to do it. I'd like to get up, fly from the free throw line just one time. I'd want somebody underneath me so I could send it on top of them. But dunk it and send it home. I think that's a great skill. One that I'll never have.
Lots of great skills that we will never have. But thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in and giving us our feedback on our question of the week. I mean, we so often ask these questions, and your responses have been brilliant. So
yeah, keep them coming, because everything is different, and everybody's got something to say. MJ Sullivan has a great lease deal on a 2016 Hyundai Sonata SE. No money down and only $259 a month for 36 months. Or get a lease deal on a 2017 Hyundai Elantra SE with only $2,000 down and only $175 a month for 36 months. Stop in for more details. You can see these and other summer deals always at mjsullivanauto.com.